What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be listening to track 9 off Beano and Donkobz' album with no Venom, only built for Claddagh Ringz. Really liking the album so far. Back to record the rest of it today. So yeah, track 9, War Room Board Meeting. Just the 3 lads on this track. Well, the 2 lads and then no Venom on the beat. So yeah, let's give it a listen.
Well, I have to say, I think that you're a very rude man.
If you ever say that to me again, I'll put your head through the wall.
We bring the heat straight side from a load of fire vans. I got the gift of gab, I should flick a jab to the side of stance. Might just drop the bets, get a minute's rest, and I'll fly to France.
Fighting bars. Let's go back.
Heat straight side from a load of...
Say that to me again, I'll put your head through the wall.
We bring the heat straight side from a load of fire vans. I got the gift of gab, I should flick
So heat, like fire ants. Okay.
a jab to the side of stance. Might just drop the bets, get a minute's rest, and I'll fly to France. And light the finest flare, make the pricks aware it's the final dance. For any mortals doubt and ambition, I'll pack a camper van with beans and point to town for the fishing. See, when I started, all I heard was people shouting and bitching, but now me day began to clout, they're trying to crowd the position.
So nice 5-syllable rhyme scheme there. Again, this always happens to me. I get lost in the rhyme scheme. I didn't hear what you said, but I could hear the nice 5-syllable rhyme scheme there. Let's see what you're saying.
I'll pack a camper van with beans and point to town for the fishing. See, when I started, all I heard was people shouting and bitching, but now me day began to clout, they're trying to crowd the position. You see, I love it, but I'm bound.
Yeah, so he's talking about obviously getting bigger over time. You know, he started out when everyone was shouting and bitching about him, and people complaining about maybe what he's rapping about or whatever it may be, and now he's starting to get a bit of a bigger name. So yeah, let's see what else he's saying.
Out the country, £1,000 of pressure from the ways. I says I'm there, I'm bound to stone me. Took a leap of faith and now I'm bouncing out the bungee. Till me sold the past the year, then I
took a leap of faith and now I'm bouncing out the bungee. I like that.
The clowns is comfy, mindful of the legacy. Glide the path while the other slid. Decide another pregnancy. Boys, I'm lying for a couple kids living.
Oh, he rhymed those whole sentences there. Let me go back to that.
The year then I'll reside, the clowns is comfy, mindful of the legacy. Glide the path while the other slid. Decide another pregnancy. Boys, I'm lying for a couple kids living off the grid when
I'm not even going to count those syllables. There's about 15 syllables there he's at a rhyming. What did he say? Mindful of the legacy.
The clowns is comfy, mindful of the legacy. Glide the path while the other slid. Decide another pregnancy. Boys, I'm...
So mindful of the legacy, decide another pregnancy. And then he ends it with the rest of the rhyme.
The clowns is comfy, mindful of the legacy. Glide the path while the other slid. Decide another pregnancy. Boys, I'm lying for a couple kids living off the grid when I'm bouncing. Cause fuck the council tax, I'm bound to the accounts from the raps I'm spouting and mountain tracks.
Just nice aggression as well. And Beano seems to always have this on these tracks, like where it's a really nice balance of aggression and then kind of being chilled out. But yeah, that was a really good verse. Let's just go back again for the last few lines.
For a couple kids living off the grid when I'm bouncing. Cause fuck the council tax, I'm bound to the accounts from the raps I'm spouting and mountain tracks.
I'm in the bathtub sniffing hard drugs. Fuck anybody you...
I like the way Donkobz came in there. That was nice.
Council tax, I'm bound to the accounts from the raps I'm spouting and mountain tracks.
I'm in the bathtub sniffing hard drugs. Fuck anybody you tries to say that's a bad buzz. Tobacco haven't got enough in a half ton. Buzz balls crushing up rocks with a handgun. Caught me.
So just talking about being fucked up, doing all sorts of fucked up drugs, alcohol, everything, the lot, and wording it, piecing it together really nicely.
Haven't got enough in a half ton. Buzz balls crushing up rocks with a handgun. Caught me snapping, flowing like a water cannon, pan and pop, bang and plan.
Crushing up rocks with a handgun.
Haven't got enough in a half ton. Buzz balls crushing up rocks with a handgun. Caught me snapping, flowing like a water cannon, pan and pop, bang and planned atrocities will often happen. Torch the cabin, torture the captain with a course reaction. Never lost me accent, sailed the 7 seas and brought the action. Godly rain.
Never lost me accent, so he's not selling out, you know, he's staying to himself.
Can't stop me, weather vane spinning, main villain tried rock me. Click like Motley, bitch quite raunchy. Devil on me shoulder chatting shit like Conky. Face hitting the floor like Ricky LaFleur. Pass me back the shit prick, sniffing the raw. Give me the score, listen as I'm kicking the door. I tend to play the game exactly how I did it before. I'm bored.
Ask me what I'm
Nice 4-syllable rhyme scheme to finish it off. That was slick. Really good song so far. Beano's just about to come back in. I'll just rewind it a little bit.
I tend to play the game exactly how I did it before. I'm bored.
Ask me what I'm training while I'm lifting weights mainly. Ask me for a feature, are you sniffing? Hey.
I like that they're not taking breaks. It's just straight back and forth off each other.
While I'm lifting weights mainly. Ask me for a feature, are you sniffing hates daily? Show up at the party, go and lift me mate's baby. I'm blasting with a box and say the bosses ain't pay me. Blast you with 1,000 arms, smashing up your house of cards. Creeping.
I want to hear that again.
Ask me what I'm training while I'm lifting weights mainly. Ask me for a feature, are you sniffing hates daily? Show up at the party, go and lift me mate's.
So just that sort of braggadocious rap and just kind of taking the piss. I like it.
Baby, I'm blasting with a box and say the bosses ain't pay me. Blast you with 1,000 arms, smashing up your house of cards. Creeping with the flock, they're going flying with the yells of bands. Faster when I'm shouting charms. Ask her how she found me yarns. I'm trying to line the pockets till I own obscene amounts of farms.
Smash the swear jar, snap and track and share jar. Tramp stamp call.
That's the goal for everyone. Just own a lot of farms, be rich. Let's see. Oh wait, I'll just bring it back here actually. Donkobz just coming back in.
Pockets till I own obscene amounts of farms.
Smash the swear jar, snap and track and share jar. Tramp stamp cobs on a ballerina's bare ass. I tend to act the fucking bollocks like I'm stamp cobs of farms. Smash the swear jar, snap and track and share jar. Tramp stamp cobs on a ballerina's bare ass. I tend to act the fucking bollocks.
I thought I heard that right. Tramp stamp cobs, so obviously Donkobz. Tramp stamp cobs on a ballerina's bare arse. Just the way they're putting words together, and again we talked about this already, but just the comedy and the funny lines in this album is just, it's what sets it above a lot of other Irish rap albums. Obviously there's serious talk as well, but just that kind of comedy really adds a lot to the album.
Looks like a man child. Swear my weekly pandascape is gonna be the last time. Mad slide fucks right pox of a pastime. Why try to stop all your dumb shit to pass the time? Have to rhyme, so I got a stack of beats. Hammer time, clandestine meetings up in pirates where the plans align.
Blasting through the road walk.
Up in Pirates, shout out the Pirates studio. I used to head up there myself. Probably have to get back there later in the year myself, but that's just basically the recording studio I imagine that they're using. So yeah, shout out the Pirate Studio.
So I got a stack of beats, hammer time, clandestine meetings up in pirates where the plans align.
Blasting through the roadworks at Fairview Park. I got that store spit shine that a rare spark. Trying to long the void an eagle, then a bare few shark. Me boy, I found her in a tree, she got that perfume bark.
Pull up at the post box, throat full of choke cough. Chatting like my sinuses of heighting up the roadblock. Known pox.
So I like that, like they started off going back and forth, kind of with longer verses, and then it gets a little bit shorter, and now it's just a few bars each, like 4 bars each, going back and forth. So I like that, the way they mix it up like that, instead of doing just a long verse in each, like, you know.
Throat full of choke cough, chatting like my sinuses of heighting up the roadblock. Known pox, black lung, struggling to blow crops. No dope to shop, I jumped behind the till and broke the locks.
The only way I'd ever do a show in Australia, no jokes, 5 crocs inside the Skoda Octavia.
Roam to Arabia, doing proper coke in the state.
See, it's shit like that, like, you know, like the only way I do a show in Australia, something in the Skoda Octavia, like. But that's, like, the rhyming is just next level, like, you know, like, show in Australia, Skoda Octavia. Yeah, the rhyming is just next level on this album.
Crops, no dope to shop, I jumped behind the till and broke the locks.
The only way I'd ever do a show in Australia, no jokes, 5 crocs inside the Skoda Octavia.
Roam to Arabia, doing proper coke in the stadia. All the hoes need to know is that the go-go.
Stadia, fair play. You used the right plural of stadium. You don't hear many people saying stadia. If you didn't know that, there's a little fun fact for you.
Saving you.
Stick your kitten in the mic, old Octavia.
Roam to Arabia, doing proper coke in the stadia. All the hoes need to know is that the go gon' be saving you.
Stick your kitten in the mic away.
Your dog won't see the light of day.
Your nanny on a Zimmer frame, be like the finest of your prey.
So now they're down to like 1 bar each. And just again, funny bar, I'll stick your kitten in the microwave, your dog won't see the light of day. Like, come on.
All the hoes need to know is that the go gon' be saving you.
Stick your kitten in the microwave.
Your dog won't see the light of day.
Your nanny on a Zimmer frame, be like the finest of your prey.
Slicing up some lines of K.
Vibing through the mines decay.
Crip walking hammer, bringing violence to the nicest day.
Okay. Okay.
I want to listen to some music.
Oh, go ahead there.
I wasn't asking for permission.
So, really good track. That might be one of my favourite tracks off the album so far. I've said that about a few of them so far. But that's a really good track. Sick beat from No Venom. Really good beat for going back and forth on. The lads switched it up really nice. Again, like I said, I like the way they did a kind of longer verse to start it off. And then it gradually gets shorter and they're going back and forth a bit more often. So, yeah, really good track there. Really enjoyed that. Looking forward to doing the last 4 tracks on the album. Kind of a bit sad that there's only 4 tracks left on the album, to be honest. The lads should have made like a 50 track album. But what can you do? 13 tracks is plenty. But yeah, cheers for watching. We'll catch us all on the next one.